anyone who is very close to me in my three-dimensional daily life knows that I have headphones on very frequently throughout my day. And the reason why is because I am almost always, when I am not talking to somebody out in the real world, I am almost always listening to some type of audiobook, some type of podcast, some type of something. And this is going to be one of the biggest ways to level up your life in the next few days, the next few months, and of course, next few years in life for you. And people often think, when there's so much information out there in the world, they think, I need to sit and I need to digest all of this, almost like they're taking a lecture. I know I used to think this too. I used to actually get really anxious about keeping up with podcasts because there's so many I was listening to, and I was like, I can't keep up with all these, and I got anxiety about it. And what I realized is that even just having audiobooks and podcasts in the background of, your work environment, or for me, even my headphones, I'm literally listening to a audiobook right now on how to talk to people better while I'm making this video. Even just doing that, even though I'm not actually concentrating on it, your brain is still listening to this, and your brain is picking up on all these little words, all these little phrases, and all these little perspectives that will ultimately go into your head. And the cool thing about it is you have your unconscious mind, which right now my unconscious mind is processing all this and storing it in my mind. Your subconscious mind will then pull that information when it's needed and bring it to the front of your conscious mind. And then you can decide, once it's conscious in your mind, what you do with it at that point. So when I go to bed, I literally on YouTube have probably 3 to 4 either short audiobooks or short podcasts of whatever I'm trying to learn and listen to that I just play at night. And I play it at 2 times speed because you're obviously able to get in more information. And since you're, again, not trying to take notes with this, I'm not really concerned about actually hearing every little detail. I'm concerned about it literally being in my brain like a subliminal message. And the more you can basically fill your brain and brainwash yourself in a positive way with subliminal messages, like these audiobooks, like these things, again, just literally all the time. I do this all the time. I am not kidding you. Anytime I am not with somebody, even if I'm watching a TV show, I will literally just play something at a very low level, so I can still hear it to some degree, but a very low level in the background, like a subliminal message. And if you think about this, this makes a lot of sense because there's so many people who watch the news and that's all they're hearing in the background. Even though they're not consciously aware of it, all they're hearing is, death and war and poverty and the recession and, all these things. And those people likely have a very lack mindset. They have a very limited mindset. And you are basically reverse engineering what most people do, which is just turn on the mind-numbing news and let it play in the background. And you are doing the exact same thing for yourself. But also another thing too, I have a bunch of different devices, and I did this last night. This was crazy. So I have 2 iPads and 2 iPhones. I have stuff for my business and filming content, so I just have a lot of Apple devices. So I literally put on a playlist of 4 different audiobooks of just high-level audiobooks, how to win over people, how to become rich, spirituality books on self-help and emotional development, literally on all 4 devices, 2 times speed. So last night, I probably got through, I don't know for sure, but I probably quote unquote read, or at least listened to, at least 5 to 6 full, I would even say probably more upwards towards 8 full audiobooks in about the 8 hours I slept, just because I have it on 2 times speed, 4 devices. It's absolutely crazy. I promise you guys, try this for literally the next week, and you'll be saying stuff and acting in ways that you never have thought you would, just because you're basically placeboing yourself a little bit. It's crazy stuff, but it works for me, and I promise it'll work for you. You just got to believe it does. So give it a shot, and let me know in the comments how it works for you.